identify yourself?
No, to plead the fifth, because I have not committed a crime. I only answer when I commit a crime, Miss Lady. I have not committed a crime.
All I'm asking you for is your ID.
But I will have to give that if I commit a crime.
You will be arrested for obstruction.
Obstruction?
Yes.
But it's protesting. You can't make...
No. It'd be ceasing the orders. We respect your protest right.
Clearly not. But when the pro-choicers were out here, you didn't but give them this.
Well, you've said it on camera that I'm not a random person. You
Look at how
identified me
upset
as a
you're
police
getting.
officer.
Look at how upset you're getting. Be professional.
I am being professional.
All right.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you won't miss the next episode. Also, the link to these awesome channels are in the description. So if you're looking for updates or just want to show them love, don't hesitate to check out their channels. Go ahead and gently smash that like button so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct, and also helps educate the uneducated. Let's get right into it.
Your vote, that suspicion isn't a crime. We're in full uniform, Miss Lady. We're not doing nothing wrong. What do you mean, Miss Lady?
She is not in full uniform.
She has it on her phone.
So what? I can get anything on my phone.
She has her badge, her name.
I don't care. She should have her badge around her neck. Give me her name. Okay.
And
Let
we
me
got
ask you
appointments.
this. Let me ask you this.
Can I get a supervisor?
If I call,
Can I dig in my pocket to grab my phone?
Sure, you can get your supervisor as well.
Okay, no, I want your supervisor.
Oh, I don't
Well, can you call one?
have one on duty.
What do you
right now?
D. Blasky. All right.
Give me
I'm gonna give you. You're gonna get what you gotta get coming.
772 county. Can I have your name on?
Make sure you tell them the right thing. You ain't doing nothing wrong.
I know you're not.
I know you ain't doing nothing wrong, right?
I'm not saying you're doing it.
Right.
You can cancel that. I didn't say you were doing anything wrong, but I want you to identify yourself because you're going in and out of all these buildings. That's all I asked for, right?
Grab my.
And then he's not in any uniform, and she has no badge, and she has no badge, and she has no
Miss Lady,
Where's
but
the
you
badge?
making sure we're the bad people. So I'm
at anybody's phones. I want a badge.
Let's go.
I want a badge.
Let's go. I want to go to jail.
I want a badge.
Because I'm looking.
I want a badge.
I'm put me in handcuffs. Let's go.
I want a badge.
I'm not breaking any law, Miss Lady.
Actually, you're trespassing.
You have to be trespassing to do
You're
a trespass.
trespassing. It's private property. It's private property.
You have to be trespassed. You the cop. You know the
You
law.
are trespassing. It's private property.
We're not trespassing. You have to be trespassed.
Okay, so can we leave?
No, stay.
Okay, we can stay. So are we being detained?
2772 to 2772.
So we are being detained.
Are we being detained?
I just want your
So we're being
identification.
detained
Okay, are we being detained?
Give me your badges. If you can certainly show a badge to anybody here, you can show me the badge.
We have a
You
You're a
are.
civil servant,
All I did
ma'am.
was ask you for your identification.
So,
How am I being hostile?
let's
All I asked
de-escalate.
you, did I ask you for your just
You
for
protect and
identification?
serve me. Can you de-escalate?
You are a civil
Give
servant.
me your
Can you please de-escalate?
identification of where you people
Yes,
work.
I
That's
will
it.
give you my identification.
I asked the
Will
person I
you?
asked you.
Okay, but
That's
before
all I
the
asked
law
for.
states, in order for me to identify to a police officer in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, have committed a crime.
No. As long as there's a
Suspicion.
As long as there is a complaint, I have to get to the bottom of the complaint.
but Miss
correct?
Lady, you don't
I
have-
don't know if anything is
We
going
have
on.
appointments. We came here for appointments.
I don't know that.
We're telling you.
You came out here.
We don't have to give you.
Go over that.
We don't have to give you.
you're not
All
gonna talk to me
I
like that,
asked
young
you for
lady.
was your identification
You're not
and
gonna
who
talk
you
to me
work
like
for. That's all I asked for.
Miss Lady, and
Right.
I will
That's
give
all
you.
Would you
like my lawyer's number?
I stand on law, though.
Would you like my lawyer's number?
We can give you our supervisor.
Is that what you would like?
You can contact our
Sounds like
supervisor.
that sounds like that was
And who
feeling.
you work for. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Right?
My name is Jeffrey Geist.
I will.
I am not speaking to you.
I'm talking
when I'm
to you.
speaking to you, I will be looking
Why
at
you
you.
being so
Don't get on my
hostile,
face.
Miss
Don't
Lady?
get on my face. You
Yes.
want to get mad at me?
Identification.
We
You wanna get
recorded
mad at me
this.
because if you get mad at him,
Give me your identification, who you work for. That's all I'm asking.
Me too. Don't anybody worry about
You're
you.
a police caller, bro.
Yes,
Yes, we do have badges, lady.
Suspicion to me thinks something is going on.
Miss Lady.
They don't have badges.
We are wearing.
No, she doesn't.
Look what we're wearing.
Don't pull it out.
She doesn't.
We're working.
Does she have that on?
So, Miss Lady,
Wait, Miss Sir, Mr. Sir.
That's all
Yes,
right.
sir.
Sorry.
You put you on YouTube. You going on YouTube. You might be famous. In fact, y'all right with the camera crew. Where the camera crew at?
We don't have it over there.
Okay.
She does not
Well,
have.
how about
she
this?
does not
Until
have
your
her
supervisor
badge
get here,
on. I
I'm
don't have a
going to
supervisor on
invoke
shift
my
now.
Fifth Amendment. Now, if you want to arrest me, you can do that. I'm sorry you have to go
my
like
Fifth
this.
Amendment as well.
But for a man that's protecting his rights, you
Your
want me
rights
to?
is what? To
Okay,
identify
no,
yourself?
to plead the
To
fifth
identify
because I
who
have
you're
not
working
committed
for.
a crime. I only answer when I commit a crime, Miss Lady. I have not committed a crime.
All I'm asking you for is your ID.
But I will
That's
have
it.
to give that if I commit a crime. You're so used to arresting people.
Jeez, give me your name.
Nope. Come on, I beat you at this, man.
I'm very adept in what the law states.
Now, if you're gonna add me on Snapchat, if you're gonna add me on Facebook or something like that, I'll give you my name. But I'm not giving you my name.
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah, but
just to
now
give
y'all
me the name.
got us out here like we the bad people.
Don't be saying that.
But we're not the bad
We're
people.
not the bad people. So the process is when I
She the one that called the police.
If you would have just given
Police.
me the name,
Constitutionalist.
okay, but now you're gonna have to start all over. Whatever you're gonna come back a different day.
Oh, I'm done now.
We got
I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm
different
gonna
blocks.
have a drink. You might see me there.
She said, "Wait,
Listen, I know
What did she
I get
say?
the vibe from you.
Michaela,
Your
2
job is to
a.m.
Get my name, run me through your system.
I wasn't running anybody.
This lady, come on, man.
I wasn't.
Okay, I'll give you this much. I did 6.5 years in prison. There's nothing you can tell me.
Can I get a cigarette?
There's nothing you can tell me about the law. You can't. Look at me now. Look at the knowledge I gave you.
I got give you so much.
Because you know I'm right,
I don't
though.
know if I can comprehend it.
All right, you might want to be an attorney
Right.
and not a cop.
Right.
Because you just try.
How long you been the police?
What she did was, it's a scare tactic. She say,
Yep. You love it. Love it.
Let's just start by saying in no circumstance a cop should lose their cool like this. I know a few of you are going to say, well, if he's legit, why not just show his ID and the situation will be over? My response to you is that we have a 4th Amendment right outlined in the United States Constitution that prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures. So if the officer can't investigate and find a crime to suspect them of committing, then they're not obligated to provide identification. Plus, if she does get his identification, it's not going to say, I'm here to do a specific job at this specific location. It's really simple for the ones who don't get it. If an officer can't prove with a reasonable articulable fact that they have, are about to, or in the process of committing a crime, then that officer has no authority over that individual. Great job to this man for knowing his rights and showing the nation by understanding your constitutional rights. You can confidently navigate encounters with the police and assert your rights. It helps level the playing field and ensures that your rights are respected, even in situations where you are falsely accused of a crime. Let's continue.
What's up?
You're
What?
breaking city code ordinance.
How? I'm protesting.
City code ordinance 1402.
I'm protesting. You can't make a crime out of the First Amendment. What ordinance am I breaking?
Okay, you can look at it if you would like. Do you have any identification on you?
Well, what's the ordinance? I need to know the ordinance that I'm committing first.
1402.
And what is
Do you
that?
have any identification on you?
What crime did I commit? This is a civil. This is civil. This is not criminal. This is civil, correct? Is it civil or is it criminal?
Listen to what he's telling you. You violated City Code Ordinance 14-2 because of the use of the bullhorn, okay? You can stand out here and talk all you want and use your sign, do whatever you want, but you can't use the bullhorn. It's in the statute right here, 14-2. So, he's asking you for an ID. Do you have one or not?
I have a question before I present any ID. Is it a criminal offense or is it a civil offense?
It's a City Code violation.
And is that civil or criminal? It's a simple question. Civil?
It's a civil offense.
Thank you. So it's not criminal. That means I've not committed a crime. So what is your reasonable cause of suspicion for the ID then? Wait, did we talk on when?
No, I've never talked to you.
No, not you then. I don't know who it was.
So civilly, okay, it rules that you have to abate it, which means cease it. Okay.
Correct.
So if we have to come out here again, you're getting a $100 fine.
Okay.
And if you refuse to stop the bullhorn, you will be arrested for obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yes.
But it's protesting. You can't make.
No, ceasing. No. It'd be ceasing the orders. We respect your protest right.
Clearly not. But when
No.
the pro-choicers were out here, you didn't. But give them this.
That's not true. I was not even here for that.
A bunch of y'all's chief was out here.
Listen, Lewis.
Davis, I believe.
Lewis.
How do you know my name?
Because I know you from 2 weeks ago when you were here, or 3.
So I thought we didn't talk though.
I didn't talk, but I'm paid to know people. Okay, so I know who you are because we have to address complaints we receive.
So if you know who I am, then why are you asking me for my ID?
Because I don't know who you are.
Oh, he just said it.
I don't remember your full name. I just remember somebody's first name. That's it. Okay, we respect your ability to protest.
Clearly.
We respect your sign. We respect that. Okay, the thing is, when we get a complaint and the use of the bullhorn, and then we witnessed it, we had to do it.
The pro-choices were out here 2 weeks ago with bullhorns.
I can't address that, sir.
Oh, but you won't give them a noise ordinance when they are making a crap ton of noise, but I have to get addressed.
Well, do you understand the 14-2?
But why didn't... So this is malicious. This is malicious.
Lewis, look, Google City of Punta Gorda ordinances, look that up and you'll see it.
It's clearly unconstitutional. And
Do you have an ID on you or not?
what's the crime I committed? What crime did I commit?
You do not have an ID on you?
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. What crime did I commit?
Are you going to provide
What crime did I commit? Answer me what crime I've committed, and I'll present an ID. If you can say at Florida statute that I have violated,
Lewis,
which is a crime,
you have violated.
it's civil. That's civil, correct?
Lewis? Okay, so is speeding. Okay.
Traffic is different from
Lewis,
civil.
Lewis, they're both civil. Okay. All right, we're done. Okay. You understand that the bullhorn is not longer allowed use. Okay. If you want to fight it in the code board. Okay.
Oh, the kangaroo court, right?
Okay. It's up to you. All right. Have a good day. You confirm?
Nope, because I didn't commit any crime.
Lewis, have a good day.
Committed no crime.
Hey, talk to your buddy. He wants to talk to you.
Okay, and he can wait, and I'll address him.
Lewis, we agree with good discord. Okay.
Clearly not. I have the right to
Lewis,
protest.
Can you just listen to me? Okay. This has nothing to do with your sign or your ability to protest.
Clearly it does, because I'm using this as an instrument of protest. True or not true?
No.
So I'm not using this to protest. I'm not using this to get my message, right?
Okay. Unless you get a permit from the city for that.
So I have to have a permit to exercise a constitutional right.
No, to use a bullhorn to disrupt other people.
It's a protest. You cannot make a crime out of the First Amendment.
I'm not. Civil infraction, take it to the board.
I will be taking it to the board. Fucking pigs.
Once again, the First Amendment to the United States Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of speech and assembly, which means protest. Citizens have the right to gather together and express their opinions, even if those opinions are unpopular. In the case Brandenburg v. Ohio, the Supreme Court ruled that the First Amendment protects even speech that is hateful or offensive, as long as it does not incite imminent lawless action. Protests are a form of protected speech, and police officers cannot stop citizens from protesting simply because they disagree with the message of the protest. Doing so undermines the very foundation of our democracy. A democracy is based on the principle of the government by the people, for the people. When police officers try to silence we the people, they are essentially saying that the government is not accountable to the people. This could lead to even more of a loss of trust with police officers, and it can make it more difficult for the government to address important issues. Also, stopping citizens from protesting can have a chilling effect on free speech. When people know they can be harassed and arrested for protesting, they are less likely to speak out about important issues. Let's continue.
Hello.
Howdy.
Can I see your driver's license, proof of insurance, please?
Is there any reason for it?
Yes.
What's the reason?
One of the neighbors in the
This neighbor right here.
neighborhood called in saying that you were taking photographs of her while she was out in her yard.
Taking photographs of her?
Yeah.
How would she know that? How would you know I was taking photographs of
May I
you?
see your driver's license, proof of insurance, please?
Was it a crime to take photographs in a public area? It's not. It's not, actually.
Okay. It can be considered
Let's hear this.
intrusive and disorderly conduct.
So is it
to
intrusive
do that.
and disorderly conduct? Is it or isn't it? Do you suspect me of having committed a crime? Am I in the commission of a crime? Yes or no? That's simple.
That's what I'm trying to determine.
Well, no, I'm not. So you've determined
I
it
don't
now.
have to take that for your word for that.
So are you telling me I am unable, as a free citizen of the United States of America, to sit in a public area, public space, with my phone on my mount, which is where I prefer it to be? Doesn't mean it's taking pictures. That's just where phones go, on the mounts. You're not supposed to hold your phone in Minnesota?
That actually doesn't get
Well,
you
I'm just
until
getting ahead of
August
time.
1st.
It's safer, isn't it?
safety.
You actually had your phone.
Hey, I have a question. What street is this? Is this Oak Street? Hey, is 6186 Oak Street 4 houses down? I'm not asking you.
It very easily could be.
It
yes.
is, actually. I'll just confirm for everybody. It is, actually.
Okay. So, if you were going to 6186 Oak Street,
At
why not sit?
11 a.m. And no, I'm not going to sit right in front of their house. Because
So
this
sit
is
in front
public
of-
space. So I can sit anywhere along this street I please. Any day of the week I please. Any time of day I please.
And all I asked you was if you were lost.
And then you went and called the police on me after I said, no, I'm not lost. Thank you for your help.
Why I was nervous.
Thank you for your help. I know it's terrifying that there's a colored person in your
My
neighborhood.
husband's black, honey.
All right. Well, then
My
why
kids
don't
are
you go
all
back
half
into your
black.
home?
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, officer.
You might as well just go back in because
Yes,
we're
because
not-
there's no crime being committed. Have a nice day. Can I help you?
Sure.
What can I help you with? Actually, am I being detained? Am I being detained? No, you may not. That's private information. I'm not going to share with a random person. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? You are a random person. You haven't even identified yourself as a police officer. Appalling. That's appalling. Am I being detained now for the 15th time on camera? Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm being detained. What am I being detained for?
Investigation into a suspicious activity.
What's the suspicious activity? Sitting in a public space with my phone on my mount?
I don't know.
It's all on camera. Do you understand that? I'm going to go to your department and send them the video.
Okay. What have I done wrong?
You're illegally detaining me. You clown. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Do you see my partner down here as well filming? You clown. You are a joke. Go get a real job. Go get a real job, you rude human. Get away from me.
What have I done that's rude?
You're illegally detaining me. You just stated it on camera.
Yes, I am detaining you during the investigation
hilarious.
of a suspicious activity that was reported
All right,
to my
well,
office.
is there a crime being committed? Has there been a crime committed?
I have not been able to
What are you
determine
going to do to lead up with
What are you
going to do to lead up with your investigation? What are you going to do?
That's why I'm trying to discuss this with you and determine what it is that you're doing in the area.
None of anybody's business, because this is public property that I pay taxes for.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're a resident of the city of North
I'm
Beach?
not saying anything to you. I don't need to answer your questions. I've committed no crimes. I am not in the commission of a crime, and
that you pay for
I don't
any
believe
of this road.
any. Okay, all right.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, you're wasting your time.
The only person that's been rude has been you.
Great. I'm being harassed by two random people for sitting in a public place in my own state.
Okay. So, I'm not a random person.
You are to me.
Okay. And you're
not a cop until I've committed a crime. Otherwise, you have no business talking to me, questioning me, illegally detaining me on camera. Bet you regret that.
No, actually I don't.
Okay.
That's why I have not told you to shut off your camera, because I have done nothing
You cannot
wrong.
tell me to shut off my camera.
Exactly.
Why would you even bring up the fact that you haven't told me? Because you can't in the first place.
You brought it up
Whether
in the
I'm
first
committing
place,
a crime or
moron.
not, you cannot tell me to turn off my camera.
Exactly, I can't.
Is your camera on?
Yes.
Is it?
Unfortunately, I don't have my mic on me, but my camera is on.
What a joke. Good Lord.
Because I never expected any kind of issue.
I have a 11 o'clock appointment, so you have 8 minutes to do this, and then I'm going to my appointment because I am not detained unless you have a legitimate, lawful reason to detain me.
And I tried explaining that to you.
Okay, well, where's the investigation at? Where's the investigation at?
I'm still trying to determine if what you're claiming is correct or what she's claiming
Doesn't
is
really
correct.
matter. I can take pictures of anybody's house from the public spot. You can't trespass my eyes, and you cannot stop me from taking any pictures of anything from a public spot.
That's correct.
So why are we here talking?
Because the reason this has gone on so long is because you won't cooperate.
I don't need to cooperate.
Okay.
I don't need to. I would need to if I'd committed a crime, correct?
Or if I knew that you had committed a crime, you would already
am I
be
being
pulled out.
suspected of committing a crime? Am I being, that's a yes or no. Am I being suspected of committing a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
At this time, no.
Okay, then have a nice day. Kick rocks. You're dismissed.
Other than I'm smelling an odor coming from your car.
Oh, here we go. Go get your puppy then, clown. You can be embarrassed for another 30 minutes on camera. This is going on YouTube. This is going on Facebook. What's your name and badge number?
Officer David Jansen, badge 518.
Thank you. 40 minutes later. Thank you for identifying yourself, Officer Jansen.
40 minutes.
13 minutes, exactly. Thank you for identifying
Quite
yourself.
the difference between 13 and 40.
Thanks for the correction. Thank you for
So
identifying
I'm willing
yourself
to identify
13 minutes
myself.
later.
Why
I don't
are you
need
not?
to. I'm a private citizen.
So am
You
I.
are required to, actually. Don't get that twisted, buddy. You're a police officer.
Well, you said I was a random person.
I can say whatever I want. I'm a private citizen.
All right.
Are you going to go get your puppy, or are we going to waste more tax dollars
No,
on
I'm not.
camera?
I am not getting my puppy.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Okay.
So why are you still here then?
Because...
What are you looking at
I'm
in my
trying to answer all
car?
your
Look at
questions.
this crazy random person looking in my car.
I've already identified myself. You already said I'm a police officer. I'm no longer a random person.
I'm talking to the camera. Thank you.
So now, well, you've said it on camera that I'm not a random person. You
Look at how
identified me
upset
as a
you're
police
getting.
officer.
Look at how upset you're getting. Be professional.
I am being professional.
All right.
It's that you are
I don't need to be professional, buddy. It's not my job to be a police officer. I'm a private citizen.
So, CRI, thank you very much.
You're dismissed.
Since when has taking pictures from public property become disorderly conduct? Cops will say the first thing that comes to their mind to accuse you of a crime. They will call you names, threaten you with arrest, and so much more unprofessional tactics to stoke fear in you. It's shameful for you cops. And to the citizens that may be watching who is quick to call the cops on someone in your neighborhood, shame on you too. I understand you want to feel safe in your home with your family, but if you don't observe someone committing a crime, mind your business. Because 9 times out of 10, you're uneducated on what's even a crime. Clearly, sitting in your car with your phone mounted on your dashboard is not a crime. You're putting innocent people's life in the hands of an unhinged tyrant for no reason. Whatever crime the so-called victim calls 911 for, police usually arrive to the scene with their minds made up that you're guilty of whatever you're accused of. That's how most cops treat their calls, and it's not how the system was designed to work. We should be innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. However, most cops will determine you guilty before arriving on the scene.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.
Fam, the police. 1, 2, 3.